First of all, congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I feel appreciated. Every coach wants to feel appreciated and acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really do. I feel like that. I feel like they've been watching me.
Back, man. Coach, you was born in Oklahoma City, right? Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm okie dokie.
Wow.
Yeah,
So, what was the growing up like for you?
man. The growing up was like, rough. Playing rough. Not pampered life. You know what I'm saying? Boxing helped me out a lot.
So, what part of neighborhood did you come from?
More from the countryside.
Countryside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like parts of, we called it Spencer.
Okay.
We called it Green Pastures. We called it Dungy.
That's what you got the name of your gym.
Yeah, we called it
Dungy
Dungy.
boxing. I said, Coach, I'm fully charged up, man. I brought my energy with me today, Coach.
You know you got to bring that with you, man.
Yeah. So let's get started, Coach. First of all, congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. Boxing Hall of Fame, Coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I still can't believe it, man. I really can't. But, I mean, I put in a lot of work,
Yes. How does it feel, and how do you feel to be recognized with the elite and prestigious group like that in the state of Oklahoma?
Oh, I feel appreciated. Every coach wants to feel appreciated and acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really do. I feel like that. Feel like they've been watching me or whatever, and so
They got a read on
they
you.
caught me by surprise on the whole thing. So yeah, it makes me feel very appreciated. There's some trainers go unnoticed.
Unnoticed, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I
Yeah.
say. Appreciation for it and just great. I'm eating it up.
Wow. Congratulations once again.
Yeah,
So
man.
let's take it back, man. Coach, you was born in Oklahoma City, right? Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm okie dokie.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was the growing up like for you?
Man, the growing up was like, rough, playing rough, not pampered life, you know what I'm saying? We had fun coming up, rough neighborhoods and stuff, always getting in trouble over fighting and stuff, but boxing helped me out a lot.
So what part of neighborhood did you come from?
More from the countryside.
Countryside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like parts of, we called it Spencer.
Okay.
We called it Green Pastures. We called it Dungy.
That's what you got the name of your gym.
Yeah, we call it
Dungy
Dungy.
boxing.
Yeah, Dungy.
Wow.
There's a difference. Spencer's out there, but if you real country boy, you're not from Spencer. You from Dungy or Green Pastures.
Wow.
That's deep in the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
So speaking of boxing, can you tell us about how you got started in boxing?
How I got started?
Yes, sir.
We used to get together on the weekend. We would talk a lot of trash in school about, what we could do with the gloves and stuff. And then on the weekend, on Saturdays, we'd all gather up at my place or somebody else's place. Every weekend. It'd be a different spot.
Yeah.
And we do matchups.
Oh, with each other?
Yeah, with each
Wow.
other. And I noticed that I was beating guys that were well known for fighting in school and stuff, And so that's when I recognized that I was pretty good in those gloves.
Wow.
Because I was, so that's how it all got started.
So what inspired you to go after boxing? No, like football or basketball?
I liked boxing before I even started boxing.
Wow.
I was Ken Norton, Larry Holmes. That fight right there did it. When they fought, that fight was a war. That fight did it. That was a 15 round. That last 15 rounds, go back and look at it. The last round of the Norton Holmes fight, that's what made me want to fight.
Wow.
Yeah. They
Wow.
were going back and forth. Howard Cosell was, he was doing the broadcasting of the fight.
The fight? Yeah.
And he was like, Larry's hurt. Larry's hurt with a right hand. Ken Norton comes back. Ken Norton, Larry's hurt now. Larry's got hurt with a big right hand. It was a man. I'm just like on my seat, man.
But at what age was you around that time?
What age?
Yeah.
About 13,
13?
14,
Wow, you was
somewhere in
very
there.
young.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That fight took place probably in 82, 84, in the early 80s.
Man, I wasn't born then.
Yeah,
All right.
man. So, yeah.
So take me back to your fighting days, man. Like, do you remember your first fight?
I do. I hooked up with a guy, a karate instructor.
Okay.
I just didn't have the right trainer at first, and then actually a guy on my job was kind of messing with me first, and then he saw that I was serious about taking a real fight, and so he started giving me a little bit more time, and then I called a promoter that was doing.
You called the promoter
I
yourself?
called the promoter myself.
Wow.
And asked him, could he get me a fight? And he was just like,
You was hungry.
I was wanting to do it, man. I was right there, but I had a guy training me, and so on the job, and so I took my first fight with that guy training me. And I lost the stupid fight. I lost it. I can't believe it. I lost that fight. The guy's name was Todd Tiffin. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I lost this.
How did you feel after you lost the fight? After the fight?
I felt bad. But I was like, wow, this is way harder than what I thought it was.
Did that open your eyes to be like, oh, boxing shit is
It didn't
not,
shoo
it's
me
not
away,
easy.
that's for sure. I wanted to do it again.
Again? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the second time I did it, I was victorious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I finally hooked up with a karate instructor, and then after that, I met Willie Carter, which he's back there on that wall. We'll take a picture with Roberto Duran. He worked with the Muhammad Ali
Wow.
boxing camp. Willie Carter did. He trained a lot of good fighters, and so he took me up.
Wow.
And showed me how to really box. Like really, really fight.
Wow.
And so I did. I went 3 deep in the nationals one time.
Oh.
I did it actually 2 years in a row.
Oh.
I went 3 deep.
Wow.
In the nationals.
Back to back?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I had a terrible.
What weight class do you fight?
About 130.
130?
35.
Okay. That's good.
And I had a terrible amateur record going into the.
I'm not going to lie to you, Coach. For me, I don't count amateur.
You can't. You really
record.
can't. You really
It's
can't.
just like you fine tuning your skills.
That's what you're doing.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Don't
Right.
take it too serious.
That's really the time you can't take losses too serious.
Yeah.
Now, on pros, each loss could damage your value.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I mean, I was so used to tough competition, that's why my record was like that as an amateur. I was so used to tough competition. When I got into
the
nationals,
pro.
I was already good. I was like, these guys are nothing.
They're nothing to you.
Yeah, because I'm always facing that. So, but yeah. And then,
So, Coach, looking into your career, right? What would you say was the most challenging fight you ever had? Like the toughest fight?
the toughest fight I had was a war with a guy named Carl Penn.
Penn?
Carl Penn. He was overweight. He came in overweight for the fight, and I wasn't going to take the fight, but then, I had invited a lot of people to the fight. He didn't make weight. He was like 7, 8 pounds over. And when he came back, he was even heavier. So I've probably been giving up about 15 pounds or so. But that fight was a war. I knocked him down in the first round. He knocked me out the ring, on the judge's table, onto the floor. And the referee was counting while I was on the floor. Yeah, it's like I had to get back in the ring. They were still counting. I remember my trainer's like, "Get up!" I'm looking up at the ring on the floor down there.
That's a lot of.
And I get back.
When you got the gloves on, you can't.
After
Like
I get
hold.
back in the ring, he almost got me out of there. He was giving it all he had to get me out of there. The referee was probably this close to stopping that fight. But he gave me a beating when I got back in the ring. He gave me a beating for about 30 or 40 seconds there
Seconds.
trying to get me out of there. I was like a drunk man, like a newborn deer trying to walk, you know. He was just giving it to me. And I made it to the bell, you know.
Ding ding.
And
Saved by the bell.
when I made it, when the bell was over with, when the bell rung, I was going back to my corner and my trainer was like, yeah, you got him. You got him. You got him where you want him. I'm like, what is he talking about? I just survived. And he said, he's out of gas.
For you to survive that, yeah.
He said he's out of gas, Rodney. He's out of gas. You got to go out there and get right on him. And so when the bell rung, I went right out there and got on him and stopped him in the last round.
Whoa.
He was like that. The place was so loud.
Was he out in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was one of the best fights here in Oklahoma that you probably could see.
Wow.
Like a Hagler Hearns, like that's what it was like.
Wow.
Because there was like 3 or 4 knockdowns in that span there. And that was the toughest fight I ever had.
Was that your proudest moment in the ring?
I never been in a war like that.
Wow.
Never. With people screaming like that. Now, Miami, went to Miami one time and fought a guy that was getting ready for a USBA title shot on ESPN. And I fought him in his hometown. He was 25-1. I never been past 10 rounds before or went 10 rounds before. I only done 6. It was a 10-round fight. Beat him every round.
Wow.
He was doing like 25-1 or something like that. And I beat him every round. In his hometown, it was quiet.
Wow.
I never was tired. I didn't understand that, where that came from, but I never was tired. I beat him every round. The people were shocked.
Wow.
You know.
So, Coach, you know, boxing is half physical and half mental, right? So, how do you prepare for each fight?
How do you prepare for each fight?
Yeah.
I mean, all the physical work is put in. Like if you got 6 weeks to get ready for the fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna train really hard, you know, for like a month and a half, you know. But all the physical work is put in, and then you need to understand that a week before the fight, days before the fight, you being 2 fights away, 1 fight away, you getting your hands wrapped, all that, it's all mental the day of the fight. It's all mental the day of the fight. So if you got a gauge, a confidence gauge, and this confidence is right here, the day of the fight, you need to be able to hold it right there. Sometimes guys lose confidence as they get closer and closer to the fight. They're losing their confidence, and now the day of the fight, they're turning ready to go out there. They ain't got no confidence.
But let me ask you, Coach, like, how do you, say you have a fight tomorrow, right? How do you, a day before the fight, do you sleep okay, or you just dream like?
I can't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I took NyQuil sometime.
Wow.
I took NyQuil sometime because
what was it like in your system? Like, are you always gonna be like always nervous? Like you can't wait to get
just butterflies, man. It's a different feeling in you when the day of the fight or the day before the fight. You know, you got this butterfly feeling in your stomach where you don't want to eat nothing or nothing like that when you're nervous like that, you know. So
do people, when they talk to you, do they understand you? Like, okay, we gotta leave him alone.
I was a real edgy person. Like,
okay.
I don't want to talk to you, nobody.
Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Wow.
That's kind of how I am.
Wow. So when it comes to boxing, right? Do you have any mentor throughout your career that you look up to? Like, oh man.
Like other fighters?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, I got a chance.
Maybe you want to model your style of fighting towards.
I got a chance to spar a guy named Obercar. I got a chance to spar Bruce Curry down there in Fort Worth, Texas, the Curry boys.
Oh, the Curry boys?
Yeah, I
Wow.
got a chance to spar Johnny Bump City Bumpers.
Yeah.
He was some of these guys you don't even heard of.
No.
But, man,
I might look them up
I
once.
was in the Hector Camacho camp.
Oh, Camacho?
You
I
heard
know
of that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I heard him.
Yeah.
I was in the Hector Camacho camp and got a chance to spar him.
Wow.
You know, got some stories there too.
Wow.
And, yeah. But yeah.
But what was that like? You're traveling, like, do you have somebody who is taking you to all those places to spar, or you do it by yourself?
No,
You know,
I
like
had
nowadays we have some of the parents that take their kids,
Yeah, we were just going around. He was just my trainer was just taking me
taking
to
you
these
around.
places.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that's how you get good.
Good.
You know,
Yeah.
he just threw me to the fire to these guys.
Okay.
And for the most part, I got beat up a lot because we were sparring a lot of pros. You know, but yeah.
So, Coach, I know a lot of people know you in the boxing community. I'm a city. For a lot of people who don't know you, like say somebody working at the Walmart, McDonald's, like, can you introduce yourself and, let people know who you are? Coach. Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah,
Don't forget.
Yeah.
OU fan. Don't
So
forget to
when you
have that
say
too.
let them know, what you want me to tell them?
Just tell them everything about you that you want them to know.
Well, as a trainer,
Okay.
I have worked with these kids in Oklahoma. I started coaching back in probably '95.
Wow.
Okay, that doesn't rack your brain right there. I started coaching about in '95.
Close to like 30 years ago.
Yeah, and I fought for 13 years. I had 30 amateur fights. 30 pro fights.
Pro fight, okay.
Yeah, and I had a good road record too. I liked my road record. My road record wasn't that bad, and I wasn't really like a scary fighter. There's a difference between nervous and being a fighter being scary. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yeah, I've trained. I trained for. I think I'm going on my 26th or 28th year or something like
training?
that. And then I fought for 13 years.
13 years, wow.
And then I compiled that with 4 losses. And you remember the old man fight I had? I was 51 years old and fought a guy that was 25, right? That happened in
What?
2015, I think it was.
What?
Yeah. That's
I
what
was
inspired,
there
that's
when
what
my-
inspired Maurice to want to fight.
Whoa.
He was there at that fight.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
What was the
guy-
outcome of the fight? Did you win or?
I won a majority decision.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
At 51 against 25?
Yes, yes. And would I have took the fight had I known I was going to fight a guy that young? No, I probably wouldn't have. But they say that was the only fight that they had.
They are for you? They didn't
Yeah.
show you their age to let you know or his picture
I
for
didn't
you
find
to?
that out until that day or week or probably.
So when you find out, do you think, oh, man, I don't want to do it all?
No, I was okay with it. I
Wow.
was okay with it. I said that I knew that if I got myself in 4-round shape, I was going to win that night no matter what.
Wow.
And so when I heard about his age, I said, well, there's just no way he can beat.
Did you
me
have your
with
kids in?
all that knowledge I got? There's no way.
There's no way, yeah.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
And then when he came out and he wasn't charging me and bum rushing me, I said, he'll never beat me at this pace.
Wow.
And so I just got that jab going. And I know how to win rounds. I still know how to win rounds.
So pretty
fighters-
much you use your experience to beat him.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got, at that age, you sure better know how to use your gas tank because it could be dangerous to run out of gas too early against a young buck like that.
Yeah.
So I had to take my defense and make him throw punches to expend energy. So he was right along the same fatigue I was when we was getting into the deep big boy rounds.
It's like you put Tank Davis on him.
Yeah.
Just coil up.
Yeah.
burn your gas, then
But if you go back and watch that fight,
yeah. I watched it last night.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go back and watch, I gave him the last round. Hell, I didn't have no gas left.
Wow.
But I feel like I had got enough rounds in the
So-
bank. You know what I'm saying? And if you go look at the second round, was he not saved by the bell? He was saved by the bell.
Just to make him feel good about himself.
He was out. I had him out, and the bell rung.
Wow.
So
Wow. So, Coach, the sport of boxing, has it changed since you first started boxing in
Has
Oklahoma
what?
City? Has it changed since you started fighting in Oklahoma City or in Oklahoma? Has it really evolved, changed, like, or it's still the same?
I think the fighters are better now.
They're better now?
Yeah, I think.
What
the
do
coaching-
you see that you say that makes them better?
Well, you see, the coaches spend more time with them in developing them and putting them in amateur shows instead of just turning them pro real
So
quick.
right away.
They're not even ready. None of that stuff like that.
Wow.
They're more developed now.
Now,
You know.
so Coach, what makes a good boxer? Like,
A serious boxer.
yeah,
A
wow. Like,
boxer
what do
that's
you
real.
see when you see one like, oh, he's good? What do you see?
I know something. If a guy keep coming every day,
Okay.
and a guy is training hard, something's going on there. You know, if he keep coming and keep coming, and a lot of times I've even tried to run fighters off with hard training.
So that they don't come back?
Yeah, if he keep coming back, I know something's going on. Like, he must be
He
serious taking that kind of abuse. You know, so yeah, I would try to run guys off. Train Maurice really hard too. So like I said, it's a wonder Maurice doesn't hate me. You know,
You know,
because-
Maurice don't show emotion, man. His emotion is just so blunt, like you can't tell what is going on in his mind.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though. You
Well,
know.
I got on his nerves a lot. We trained a lot of times 7 days a week
Wow.
because he stayed with me.
Wow.
You know.
So, Coach, you have any advice for the young aspiring boxer who will look up to you?
Yeah, I mean, they need to. I've taken training serious. I took my fights serious, and I took my training serious. So, yeah, if they can learn anything from me, being inducted into the
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, sports,
That's
Oklahoma
big.
Sports Hall of Fame, I took my training serious. People know I'm serious. You know, you don't stick around that long training kids and not be serious about what you do. And I know all coaches can understand what I'm going to say. It's, if you're a real trainer, it's just something about training a kid and watching him win his first fight. It's just something about that, you know that a trainer loves to see that.
To back what you said, Angel's first fight, you will him to win that fight.
Yeah.
You will him to win that fight.
Yeah.
You was screaming in his corner. One time was the second round, I can't remember. You get in the ring, you pat his glove. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And he just snapped back like,
Yeah.
okay, let's go.
In fact, that wasn't his first fight. That might have been.
No, I mean pro fight. It's pro debut.
Oh, the pro fight.
Debut.
Oh, yeah.
It's pro debut.
Yeah. I've wheeled guys to win. I have wheeled guys to win the fight. Like, you know, screaming at them. Just my voice is like in their heads, and they're just throwing everything I tell them to do. So.
I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to coaches, and when it comes to coaches that motivate, that let the dog out of their fighters in Oklahoma City, even in Oklahoma that I've ever known or seen, you are the number one.
Hey, man.
Like the way you motivate, the way you motivate your fighters.
You gotta bring it, man.
It's
you gotta
different.
Bring it. All that technical stuff. No,
It's
you gotta
different.
bring it. You gotta
It's
bring it.
different.
If I'm lining up in the corner with you, and I done trained you for a fight, we are there to win that fight.
Right.
And I asked the fighter one thing: give me
all you got.
got.
I remember you walked with Rocky one time. Give me all you got, Rocky. Come on, give me all you got,
all
Rocky.
I asked, man.
That's all I asked for. Can you give me all you got, Rocky?
Right.
I'm like, damn, he knows
And
how
then
to.
when the guy lose, I'm not mad. But if you go into a corner and curl up, you know what I'm saying, and if you're not trying, if I see you not trying to win that fight, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna tell you about your effort when the fight's over with. You know what I'm saying? I can tell when you're fighting scared.
Do you keep it real with your fighters?
I keep it real.
Because sometimes some coaches, if their fighter lose or win, they don't want to tell them. They just, oh, I don't want to talk about it. Let's just keep training. Do you let them know, like, okay, man, you should have won that fight?
Yeah, I let them know, like I said, effort-wise, where they went wrong, you know, this is what we should have done. What were you thinking here? You know what I'm saying? You act like you were scared. What was going on there? You know, so it just makes me mad when we lose like that. You know?
So, Coach, you've been Hall of Famer now. What's next?
I would like to try to fight again in my
Again?
60s.
At 60?
That would be nice. But
at 60, Coach?
My wife and them, they give me too hard of a time. My mom and them, man.
You gotta sign the paper though, the
all
waiver.
them women, man, just telling me all this stuff, man. Hey.
No, you gotta sign the waiver, Coach, at 60. You know, even Mike Tyson was trying to do it, but he couldn't get it done.
But I probably won't do that, but the next thing, just keep doing what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really hope and wish I'd ever run into a champion. I've done enough, you know. I mean, just working with these kids, I might be able to help somebody along the way.
Right.
But I can coach at any level. You bring me Tank, bring me Earl, bring me anybody, they're going to keep on winning. You know what I'm saying? You bring me Boots Ennis, he going to keep on winning, and he going to get better. I can coach at any level.
What are some of your fighters that you've coached at the pro level that people don't know, that, you know?
Just locally. I decided to stay here with the boxing.
With the boxers.
So I could have definitely went outside the box and been a traveling trainer.
You have what boxers need, man.
Yeah.
Even
they don't
just
know it,
paying you to get them to that
they don't know.
level.
They don't know I can make them win. I know how to get in the fighter's head. You know what I'm saying? Every trainer ain't got that either. You know what I'm saying? If you develop a good relationship with the fighter too, he'll fight hard for you too.
Are you planning to retire from boxing?
I could drop the mic on these guys at any moment, man. My retirement is probably gonna be a shocker like Amanda Nunes done. Remember?
But I still want you to be around boxing because you can talk to the mic too.
Remember when Amanda Nunes did?
Yeah.
She retired and she shocked everybody.
Yeah.
I could see me doing something like that.
Yeah, like I said, seeing you on the mic when it comes to calling the boxing matches, you're very good with that shit.
Oh yeah, that too, man. Yeah.
You know,
they should let people do that more.
We you know, like the boxing community in Oklahoma City, we trying to, you know, let's get it up to their, you know, level, like support each other's.
Yeah.
If one gym is having an event coming up, let's go there, let's support. This other gym having an event coming up, let's go there, let's support. As a matter of fact, this coming July, Rivers, you probably should one of your fighters. She's having a big event coming up, 3 days. Let's support. So, event like that, they could put somebody like you on the mic.
Hey man.
And call the fight.
We got Rocky fighting in that.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So I mean, I've done a couple of Nikki shows before though at the mic. You know. I can do it all, man. You know I can do it all, man. You know I can do it all.
Honestly, that's why sometimes I gotta tell you this. Sometimes when I need that energy, I call you up. You know, I call you all the time. I'm like, Coach,
yeah.
What's up? What's going on?
Especially if a fight a fight was Saturday.
Saturday,
and you calling me Sunday, and it was a good one. You know? Yeah. No, but I don't know. I still have fire. I still come 5 days a week. You know, I mean, I took off. I don't come on Fridays, but I still come 4 days a week. I'm always here. I very seldom. I made myself.
You're still very
not
active
come
too.
yesterday.
When it comes to current boxing news, who is fighting, who wins this fight. I
can tell you about every fighter.
Yeah.
Every fighter. I got every fighter down. I got a story on him. I watched him. Probably looked at him. Probably know how he got his career started. All that.
So, Coach, you know, give me your top five real quick, man, because I know your top five. I don't know if it changes because I've asked you this before, but just for people who don't know your top five boxers, yeah. Let's do current at 135. Can you, your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Current?
Yeah, at 135/140.
Oh, wow. So the
You
modern day
put me on.
fighters.
As a matter of fact, you put me on Shakur. I didn't know Shakur before.
How far am I going back?
No, this current
Oh,
Tank,
okay.
Kishan,
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Shakur, Cruz, T.O.,
I don't have.
Devinani.
I don't have Shakur losing a fight.
So you have Shakur on your number 1.
Yes.
Followed by Wu Tank or
Followed probably
Lomar?
by Crawford.
Okay.
Crawford is, to me, Crawford is king of the hill right now.
Wow.
He's everybody's daddy. He's the boogeyman. Crawford is, to me. And then the young prospects coming up, Comey,
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
and Davis.
Kishan Davis.
Keyshawn,
Then what's the name of this guy? Lomachenko too. He's old, but he's still right there.
Lomachenko.
Zapenda. He's good. I watched his fight. I was like, this kid is
he's
all
good
right.
too. Yeah, he's good too. So I see Shakur being the guy to beat.
Tank?
Terrence is 35 right now. He need the super fight.
He said he's not going to fight. Shakur said he's not going to fight on Terrence.
That's his sparring partner.
They say he's never going to fight him.
He know better.
So let me ask you this.
If they fought, who would I take?
Shakur Tank, who do you get?
Huh?
Shakur Tank.
Shakur.
Yeah. You got Shakur?
Yeah.
Why? What makes you think Shakur going to be?
I don't think he gonna be able to catch him. You gonna be able to figure him out.
Wow.
He got good IQ too, but not like this.
Wow.
This kid is special. This kid is special. This kid can fight. They say his style is boring.
Yeah.
And that's gonna affect his tickets, but that zero will make him money.
This the most ticket sale with the ESPN in his last fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be okay. Floyd was so-called boring too, right?
Yeah. Kind
You
of.
know, I mean,
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got? Tank against Isaac Cruz, rematch. Because that kid, Isaac, or I don't know how they call it tonight. They call it Isaac Cruz. Mm-hmm. The pit bull.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like that's the only guy that could give Tank that work.
It's gonna have to be a guy like that for sure.
Like,
Okay.
it's got a good chin.
Yeah.
He could guide up. He could work from
afraid-
inside. He could pressure you from round one to like the last round.
I'm afraid though that his aggressiveness, he could get
Get
knocked
caught.
out.
Yeah.
He could get knocked out.
But
Right?
it's
He remember now in that last fight. Remember Tank's hand, right?
yeah.
People don't want to. Well, nothing. He said he couldn't put no power on the punches in the last 3 rounds.
wow.
That's what Tank said. He had to move and survive and still try to win rounds and stuff like that. You know.
But coach, like I said, I was watching the fight yesterday. It was just
He was in survival mode.
so right after that he just got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But there's some good fighters out there in that, you know, if you notice, if you go back in boxing history,
Yeah.
you know, Pernell Whitaker and even further than that, in the 70s or what have you, the 135, 140, welterweight, 154, even 125 probably. That from 125 to 160 has always carried boxing with exciting fighters. Even if the heavyweight division is down, though that division right there is never down.
Yeah.
Welterweight is never down.
No.
Lightweight never down. Junior lightweight never down. There's a junior middleweight. Those are always exciting weight classes, and they've always carried boxing. Even when the heavyweight division
Heavyweight is down right now a little bit.
Huh?
I said heavyweight is down right
Yeah,
now.
because it ain't no American in there.
Yeah. Oh, you think so?
That's why, yeah.
I wanted to say Wilder before.
Nobody care about Usyk over
I
here.
wanted to say Wilder.
Who?
Wilder.
Wilder?
Yeah.
No, no, man, no. Look, but
Ruiz is good too,
he
though.
sparked interest long enough though with
Ruiz
the
is
knockout
good.
streak he had.
Ruiz is good.
Who?
Ruiz.
Yeah,
Andy.
Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. But with the knockout streak that Wilder had, he had that going,
Yeah.
and he was undefeated. You know, when he lost to Wilder, I mean, when he lost to Fury. And they made the mistake of, well, they did make a mistake because he didn't get knocked out in that first fight. They came right back and fought Fury again, which that was cool. And then he gets knocked out.
lost.
Right there, you should have stopped and give him a break. But no, let him lick his wounds and let him let Fury fight a little bit more. Let me go take care of
Other fighters.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Let me go get some money right there. Beat Joshua. Come back. No, you just kept going Fury.
For Fury.
Fury. And
they
he
had it
broke him
fought
down.
to like 4 times, right?
3.
3?
3.
Oh.
I think it was
Wow.
3, yeah. We knocked out twice and the draw the second time.
So, Coach,
No.
no, is it 3? I think they went 4.
Okay, the first one was a draw.
Yeah. Second one he lost.
The second one he got knocked out.
Knocked down. Then he
Okay.
lost, it's 3.
And then
Then he lost the last one big time. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 3.
And notice in those fights,
Yeah.
the first fight, he had Fury
Fury?
down twice.
Yeah.
In the last fight,
He got him
he
down.
had him down twice again.
Yeah.
And if you are a puncher like George Foreman, like Mike Tyson, like Sonny Liston,
Finish up.
them guys ain't letting you off the hook.
Finish up.
Tank ain't letting you off the hook.
Yeah.
Tyson ain't letting you off the hook. Certainly Big George ain't gonna let you off
Yeah.
the hook. Okay, man.
Yeah. So, Coach, you live in Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
So the people want to know your favorite place or your favorite restaurant that you go to in Oklahoma City that you like to eat.
You know, I like the Longhorns.
Longhorns, okay.
Yeah. Steakhouse.
Steakhouse, okay.
I like Cattleman's.
It's right there by I-40, right?
I got one over. There's one on Memorial Road.
Okay.
I like Cattleman's.
Okay.
Good Mexican restaurants.
Restaurant,
I like them.
okay. What's your favorite food, Coach? Your favorite food?
I like the steaks, man.
The steaks?
Yes.
You
I
from
like the
Texas or
steaks.
what?
Yes, I like chicken fried steaks too.
Oh, chef.
Yeah, chicken fried steaks and now keep in mind I'm a country boy.
Okay.
Okay, I like the hog maws, the chitlins,
Okay.
I can do pig feet,
You,
all of
you,
that.
I never seen you with the cowboy boot before, Coach.
The what?
The cowboy boots.
Uh-huh.
The boots, I never seen you with one before.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah, all I see you wear Jordans all the time, sneakers.
That
I
was
never
in my
see-
younger days, man. The cowboy boots when I was out there acting crazy and stuff. You know, after fights, man, I used to really turn it up, dude. Turn it up. You know, it's hard to focus. It's just hard to focus on.
So what's your favorite car, man, Coach?
Favorite what?
Car to drive. If you had to,
You know, I'm not a big car guy. You know, I'm a truck man. You know what I'm
truck?
saying? I'm a truck
Ford,
man.
Ram, Silverado,
Chevy.
Chevy. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you know what?
yeah.
Now, I speak about the fighting at 60 stuff a lot, but
Yeah.
that's probably not gonna happen. But you do gotta stay young, man. And so I had one of my friends. I said, man, you need to take me to go shoot some ball.
Okay.
And so 2 weeks ago we
Yeah.
shot some ball,
Okay.
and we had played a game of horse. He beat me in all that. I was terrible with it when I first got there.
Okay.
He beat me in a game of horse like 3 times, and then we actually played 21.
Okay.
I was with 4 guys.
Yeah.
It was 4 guys playing 21.
Yeah.
And those 2
You
games we
didn't,
played.
you didn't invite the ladies?
No.
Come
no.
on, man, Coach.
I played 2 games of 21, and
Yeah.
both times I had 13. The other game I had like 12. That wasn't bad.
No.
That wasn't bad.
No.
You
So,
know?
Coach, the people in the city want to know when is your boxing book coming out, man?
Boxing book?
Yeah.
I probably need to do that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The knowledge you have about boxing, how to motivate kid, you know, how to let them get to that, that deep water zone, how to win the fight,
Yeah,
something like that.
I really need to. I need to let people know some of my training regimens,
Yeah,
and
the philosophy,
that's not a bad idea,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Because I love taking a fighter down on the deep end, trying to drown him for his fight.
Yeah, chop
You
the
know? Yeah, we
wood.
chop
Chop the
wood, we
wood.
push cars, we do everything, man.
Give me all you got.
Give me all you
That's all
got.
I ask for.
That's all I ask. That's all I
So,
ask.
coach, who's your favorite fighter?
Which who?
Who's your favorite fighter?
Now.
Yeah. Can I guess?
Who?
Shakur?
You know, I really like Tank too.
But
I
you
really
you you mentioned Shakur because you put me on Shakur. Like I said, I didn't even know who Shakur was.
Yeah, I got
One day
Shakur.
we was
I
arguing
got
about
Shakur up there.
Shakur. Oh,
I
okay.
got Shakur up there. I
Wow.
really do. So he probably would be the guy.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. So, coach, before I let you go, man, do you have any, word of advice for young coaches? I don't know if I'm gonna get into coaching, but like, do you have any, word of advice for
Well,
young coaches, young boxers?
boxers training
Yeah.
ain't for everybody because you better know how to be a mentor. You better know how to be a counselor. You better know how to be a big brother. You better know. You just being there for them, so they can talk to you. Give them your number so they can call you because they going to call you. You ain't a trainer yet until you pull the fighter in your home. Let them stay with you. You ain't a trainer until you do that.
To come live with you? That's what.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Most good trainers done
They did
that
that.
at some point in there.
You was right, because I was watching Mike Tyson and Customoto.
Cus-
It took him upstate New York to come
Yeah.
live with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so you create a bond there. One thing about Tank, he ain't gonna get rid of that coach.
Calvin
He's not
Ford.
gonna do
Yeah.
it because that's like a dad to him. He's been there for Tank, and he was crying and he was emotional and he said that he told Tank, I'm running out of money, man. I can't do this. I don't know. And he said he heard that little voice.
Have you ever got into that stage? Like, have you ever got into that stage too? Because you said he told Tank, like, oh, he's running out of money. Like, have you ever got into that stage, like you spend so much money on the fighter, or?
No,
Oh.
no. And Tank told him when he was like, he said, I heard that little bitty voice, not the voice y'all hear now, not that Tank now. This little guy that was 11 or 12 years old telling
got you,
me,
coach.
don't worry about it, coach, I got you. Trust me, coach, I got us. Trust me, coach, I got us. He said, I still hear that little voice.
He bought him.
Yes. So can you imagine all the stuff he's had to deal with in keeping Tank on the right track?
You know what I think, coach?
Huh?
You know what I think?
What?
Rocky can be that for you.
Huh?
Rocky. It could be that. It could be your own Tank.
Yeah, he got a lot of potential, man. He do.
Because he listened to you.
Yeah. And if you're gonna train, you gotta bring passion to it. You gotta bring passion. Your kids, the fighters know when you don't know how to coach. They know that. They know when you don't know how to coach. And so they respect you, you know what I'm saying? They wanna be trained hard. A real fighter wanna be trained hard.
You need a different voice as a coach. Like, I don't know, I watch coaches, they always have a different voice.
Yeah.
Like when they speak, the kids they just keep quiet.
Yeah.
And listen to them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. These kids around here, they respect me. They know what I can do. They know what I can do. So I would just say, hey, yeah, give them all you got if you're asking them to give you all you got. Give them all you got as a trainer, and they'll probably give you all they got as a fighter. You got to know what buttons to push when you get that fighter in the corner. When he's in the heat of battle, you got to know what to say to him to move him off of his butt so he'll go out there and fight and forget about being tired. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit your fighter down and talk to him about what he want to do with boxing and his dreams and hopes, when that fighter's telling me that, I'm gonna come right back when he's in the corner and say, remember you told me you wanted to get your parents out of the neighborhood? Remember you said you wanted to get your mama that car? Remember you said you can't wait to get that big check? It's starting right here, baby, right now. Dig this fight out. Go dig it out. I can't say the word I really want
That's
to say.
one thing I like about you. You know how to take people to that deep zone that
Yeah.
it's never been. It's like, okay,
That's
it's
what
time.
it
You got to
is.
get it done.
Yeah, don't lie to me about your hopes and dreams, because I'm gonna bring it right back up to you in the corner.
Wow.
You know.
So, Coach, who is your favorite fighter in Oklahoma State, the state of Oklahoma? Favorite boxer?
In Oklahoma?
Yeah.
In Oklahoma?
Yeah. That, you know, maybe upcoming or anyone we have right
Well,
now. Because we have Elijah, we have David from Tulsa.
I like
we
Elijah.
have Elijah one.
I like Elijah Pierce.
Oh,
Is
okay, Elijah
very,
Pierce.
he could do something. He could beat somebody. Elijah Pierce is a dangerous fighter.
Wow.
Because he can punch, he can box, he got good foot movement, and he's been doing it for a long time.
Long time.
And the other little kid, El Trapo.
Oh, Trumpo.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Emmanuel Moreno. Yeah.
He got some thump too. He got a lot of potential. Seems like.
But
he's
Coach,
really
how do you
serious.
keep up with all this?
Man, I'm a boxing computer, man. You know that, man. What, man? I know.
How do you keep up with that? Like, you know one rule when it comes to boxing, man.
I'm in these gyms,
the young kids, some other, they just want to train kids. They don't want to know. Trump is from Wichita, like, right?
Yeah.
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 But how do you keep up with them?
Hey, man, I see that how serious the fighter is. It catches my eye. You know, he kept the win streak going. You know what I'm saying? You know, it looks real serious.
Serious.
You know, he stays busy. He can fight. He's a typical Mexican fighter. He can get down. You know, the Mexican fan base don't want to see no Mexican fighters boxing.
Oh, really?
Boxing and jabbing and moving. They don't like this shit. You can get right in the middle of the ring, baby, and go balls to wall. That's what they like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's the Mexican style.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
just
Mexican
right
style.
there. They don't move. They just keep.
Like somebody like Marquez or somebody like Chavez, Marquez.
Yeah.
You
Even
know,
Alex Acedo. Do you know Alex?
Alex Acedo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I was told that was the same situation that got him into that, because like when they fight so close, they don't move around, they don't bounce around just to, you know. Yeah.
Well, that's a perfect case there, though. When you see fighters like Alex Acedo, you hear Floyd and them and Terrence Crawford say, it's about hitting and get hit. Who gives a damn if I'm boring to you? Okay, I want to be able to spend my money later. I'm not finna get in a slugfest just so y'all can be out there cheering and stuff. This game is called hit and not get hit. Okay,
that's the Shakur style, though.
Yeah, right.
Shakur Stevenson style.
They don't think that's gonna sell tickets. That was the Floyd style too, wasn't it? Not too many tickets at that sale.
So, Coach, you have any advice for me? Because I like talking to you all the time.
Yeah, man, keep interviewing me, dog. Keep bringing the interviews. Keep interviewing me, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We can both go to the top, man.
So, Coach, tomorrow, July 20.
You know what I want?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I want a heavyweight. Injury, ankle injury, slowed down by them guys on the third string. Get them guys. Tell them try boxing. Okay.
So, Coach, thank you so much for your time. And once again, congratulations on your induction.
Are you
It's
coming?
been a pleasure. Come on, man.
You coming? My daughter is coming from Minnesota.
What you mean? Am I coming? Was that a question?
You're an hour and a half away, man.
Was that a question? Tulsa is about 2 hours.
You're right.
Was that a question?
It's got to be something really bad happening to you. If I don't look out there and don't see you.
I'm coming with my lens tomorrow. The camera, the camera.
Bring all that.
I'm coming, man. We gotta do that for you, man. You deserve that, like, because I think it's high time people start giving you your flowers, with all those things you do for,
don't wait till I'm dead and
boxing
gone, man.
community, the kids, just,
And I've been humble with it. There's people at work, and they were like, man, you know what they just... I said, I'm good with it, man. I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah. You get your gold jacket already? They send it to you?
That's what I need. That's what I need. Crown me, baby. Crown me.
Oh man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And
I
now
just like your energy, man.
Hey, man.
I like
Hey,
your
hey.
energy because you always happy all the time. Just
Hey, man.
you know.
Hey, it's all once you train. This is a tip for trainers.
Okay.
Once you train the guy how to box,
Okay.
then you need to show him
How to win.
how to win.
That's one thing you always say too. How you say, okay, you win a minute,
You win the minutes. You
you
win
the
the
round.
round.
You win the round, you win the fight.
Yeah.
So that's how we gonna hand it, Coach.
That's my format, man.
It's a pleasure,
Right there.
man, talking to you because I